Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about guidance for you. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you are most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. If you chose the first part, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. Group number 1. What is the guidance for you? Let's see here. Group number 1, what guidance is here for you? Okay, very clear message here, group number 1. Okay, guidance for you. You need to put your foot down. There is such an imbalance within this energy. The messages I'm getting here for you, group number 1, I feel that you're going above and beyond. It's a feeling that you're doing all of the work and anyone else linked and connected to you is just getting a free ride. There's something coming through here, and I feel that whatever's going on here with your circumstances, group number 1, I think it is really starting to get to you. I'm not sure if you are really expressing this to other people or if you just kind of let it eat away at you, but there is something coming through here of like something's not fair here. Like there's a severe imbalance within the energy, and I feel that you're linked and connected to people that are definitely taking advantage of you and how you're wired. For some of you, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to put your foot down on something. For some of you, this has been going on for a really long time. That you've been tolerating poor treatment. Something's not fair here. There's an energy here, someone that for the most part is a very kind, loving, optimistic person, but that they're being pushed to their breaking point is what I'm getting. This is a feeling that if you were to completely just snap and lash out at people, you'd have a leg to stand on. Whatever's going on here, no one else would want to tolerate. Like this isn't something to where, you just need to look at it from a different angle or you just have to try a little harder. Nobody in their right mind wants to deal with this type of energy and put up with this because there's something so difficult and challenging and negative about it, but it's a feeling like all of that energy is just shifted onto you. Anything pleasant or easy to deal with, that's someone else's reality. Yeah, something's going on here to where I feel you need to do less. Like other people need to start putting more effort in or actually working or something like that. Like there's just something here where I feel that everything's being put on you and that there needs to be, a shift within that energy. What else is coming through here? I feel that there may be some type of change coming about here, like a significant change coming about within your world here. And I feel that this may come about in a way that's like outside of your control. Let me see what else we get here. Group number 1, what is the guidance for you? Let's see what we get. Yeah, there's a message here about you being selfish. And to go about things in a way that you're happy with how things are playing out, that you're putting yourself first. For some of you, I feel like you just bend over backwards, making sure that everyone else is happy, that everything's good for everyone else, and you completely neglect yourself and what you want and need within a situation. And I feel too that as long as you allow this energy, it's going to continue because you have other people linked and connected to this that are benefiting from you going about things in this type of way. They're not going to say anything, right? Whoever else is linked and connected to this energy, their life is being made easier while you're struggling. So they're not going to say anything because then they're going to have to take on more work. Something like that is what I'm getting. But this is not fair at all, and this is not right. So again, if you're linked and connected to anybody that's trying to convince you that this energy is okay and you just have to look at it a different way, tell them to get lost. Because again, no one in their right mind is going to want to tolerate this. Like this is bad. Let me see what else we get. What is the guidance for you? group number 1. Okay. The guidance coming through here for you, group number 1, it's for you, again, to go about things in a way that you're going to be happy with how things are unfolding. And I definitely feel too for you to go about things in a way so that you feel you have some type of structure and stability within your world to be able to handle this energy and to be able to change it. For some of you, I don't know if you're kind of wrapped up within some type of situation that's very difficult for you to change this energy. Like, you may feel kind of trapped and restricted, so you just have to kind of keep doing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, the guidance coming through here, it is for you to go about things in a way that, again, there's some type of structure and stability within your world, and that there can be a consistent energy within that in order to bring about some type of transformation here. Another message I'm getting to these 2 cards here, guidance for you. Okay, trust your intuition on kind of how things are unfolding here. Because again, I feel like there may be something that happens that I feel is outside of your control. But I feel like something extremely positive is going to happen. Not just a little bit, but like something just beyond amazing happening within your world. But I think that this is linked and connected to you being able to balance this energy out. But again, this is weird because I still feel like in some ways this is outside of your control though. So in some ways it's a feeling like the universe is going to take you for a ride and that you have no control, right? You just kind of have to go with the flow. But there's the potential for something amazing to happen. What is the guidance for you? Yes, definitely trust your intuition, because I feel that that's going to be guiding you, again, to go about things in a particular way so that I feel that you are in the right place at the right time for there to be like this amazing outcome. And again, this isn't just like, oh, you'll be a little bit happy. This is a feeling like it's beyond amazing is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What is the guidance for you? Yeah, okay, the guidance. For some of you, what I'm getting with these cards is that, okay, you need to go about things in a way, how do I explain this? You're too hard on yourself. There's something coming through here. Okay, for some of you, I wonder if you've been tolerating this poor treatment and that you just kind of continue to go above and beyond because you feel that that's the only way you're going to be accepted. Like for some of you, there's just something coming through here of, there's some type of insecurity here. Like you're not feeling confident, you're not feeling good enough. But I feel that you're worried about being exposed. Like it's a feeling you're worried that people are going to see what your weakness is. So it's a feeling like you just keep trying harder and harder and you go above and beyond. But the sad thing is, it's a feeling that it still isn't working though. Like it's a feeling like the more you try, the more you give, the more people take. I don't feel that there's a balance happening here within this energy. And I feel that you need to be the one to do that. Because again, I feel other people are benefiting from this, so like they're not going to say anything. Let's see what else we get here. What is the guidance for group number 1? I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. Group number 1. Okay, what is the guidance for you? Okay, let's see here. Group number 1, what is the guidance for you? Okay, for some of you, I feel that the message coming through here, it's that you have to stop lying to yourself, okay? I feel for the majority of you that you have come to a certain realization about someone or something, I think deep down inside, you know this isn't right. Everything I've been rambling on about, if this is your story, if this is resonating with you, you know it isn't right. You know you're not being treated right. You know there's a severe imbalance within the energy, and that you're doing way more than other people. But that you're not being compensated for it, that you're not being recognized, no one's really acknowledging it. It's just a feeling like, oh no, that's just your reality. But again, it's a feeling like anybody else, if roles were reversed, they'd want to put a stop to it immediately. But yet, you're left to kind of feel like, nope, this is just what you have to tolerate. But you don't. And again, there is a realization of this, is what I'm getting. So that's what makes me feel that for some of you, you're lying to yourself. And again, it may be that there is difficulty in getting yourself out of this energy. And again, none of these messages are set in stone, but to how I'm reading this, I don't think this is ever going to change unless you change it. Like there's something, again, okay, in some ways, something may happen that does drastically shift that energy, where again, I feel like there could be something that is outside of your control. So that's the only way in which I feel that there would be a major change. But I still think in some ways there's something about that energy that can be quite jarring. Because again, this, to where I'm saying like it's outside of your control. So you don't get to decide what happens, how it happens. Like I said, the universe is going to take you for a ride. Okay, for some of you, I think that's what it is. For some of you, this may be to where the universe is giving you the opportunity to handle this on your own. But if you decide that you don't want to do that, and again, I feel for the majority of you, you haven't been. That this has been going on for a long time. You know it isn't right, but you're not doing anything to change it. For some of you, it could be that, yeah, the universe will give you so many chances. If you don't, take that opportunity to do something different, then the universe will step in and do it for you. But again, for things to play out that way and for there to be a major transformation, sometimes crazy drastic things will happen within your world, because that's the only way to create a different outcome. Something like that is what I'm getting. There's something coming through here where I feel that you feel called to do something. That there's just this deep knowing, like you have this realization of someone or something, and that you need to go about things in a different way. And I don't know, I just feel that there could be so many amazing changes come about within your world to make these changes, right? To where there's balance within the energy. Because there's something coming through here where you're not being treated right. But again, for some of you, there is that very strong message coming through that I think you may be tolerating poor treatment just like to feel included or accepted in some type of way. Like you may actually feel that for you to stand up for yourself, things are just going to get worse. I don't feel that's the case though. Like I feel like you need to stand up for yourself for there to be any positive changes. Yeah, and for some of you, you're linked and connected to someone that's like taking advantage of you. Like you're linked and connected to someone that I think knows what your insecurities are. They know how to push your buttons. They know how to go about things in a way to get what they want out of the situation. But it's a feeling that there's such a selfish energy linked and connected to it. But yet I feel like there's something about how you're wired. I think you're the furthest thing from a selfish person. But the guidance coming through is for you to really step into that energy. Not to where you have to be harsh or rude about how you go about things, but that this isn't right. You don't have to tolerate this. Yeah, you're definitely not being treated right. And I definitely feel like you can put your foot down on it and just be like, I'm not tolerating this. But again, for some of you, you may have to create more structure and stability within your world before you'd be able to do that, right? To have a positive change or outcome come about within the situation. But I definitely feel that it would be worth it, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What guidance is here for you? Group number 2. Let's see what we get. Okay, both of those want to come out. So we've got that. Let's see what else we get here. Group number 2. What guidance is here for you? Okay, I'm going to pull a card from here as well, and then I'll get rambling on about the messages. Okay, that jumped out. Let's see here. What is the guidance for you? Group number 2. Okay. The messages I'm getting with these cards here is for you to continue to build off of something that you've already been working on. There's a feeling here that I feel you've reached a certain level of success within something, but that you should expand upon that. Continue to put time, energy, and effort into that. And it's a feeling that things can be made even better, is what I'm getting. There's another message coming through here. Yeah, but you needing to take action is what I'm getting. That there needs to be movement and momentum, action taken towards something is what I'm getting. What else is coming through here? What is the guidance for you? For some of you, I feel that you need to be trusting your intuition, following your instincts, something like that. And I feel that that message is coming through because there's something coming through here in the reading. There's a certain level of confusion, or that things are not quite what they seem, or that you're not reading a person or a situation accurately. There's something here that's fake, is what I'm getting. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm going to pull some more cards. What is the guidance for you? There's something coming through here about you needing, how do I word it? Like to have a creative approach, or yeah, to go about things in a creative way. What else am I getting here? What is the guidance for you? There's something here about you expressing yourself. Like for you to express yourself, like communicating to someone or taking a particular action is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get here. What is the guidance for group number 2? Okay. The guidance coming through here for you, group number 2, it's for you to get to the root issue of something, to get to the heart of the matter, to dissect something so that you can understand it on the deepest level, to fully comprehend it. There's something coming through here. Yeah, but you need to get to the bottom of something to really understand something. There may be some type of misunderstanding here or misinterpretation of something. To where, again, I don't know if you're not reading a person or a situation accurately. What else am I getting here? What is the guidance for you, group number 2? Okay, for some of you, you may have a lot of options or opportunities. There's a feeling here that there's a variety of things that you can choose from. There may be something about this energy or the situation, group number 2, to where there isn't enough information for you to make a logical decision. I feel like there is a decision that needs to be made here. And there is confusion. That's what I was rambling on about before. There's some type of confusion here that I think you are unsure of who to choose or what to choose. Yeah, because there's a feeling here that there's not enough information to make a logical decision. I feel that, again, you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your instincts. Go off of how things are feeling is what I'm getting. Yeah, I don't know. Something, Yeah, there's a certain level of confusion here. Yeah, I think for some of you, you may be in an indecisive type of energy. Because again, there's something that's fake here. Or someone is worried that something's fake, right? I think there's something coming through here where I feel like someone's worried about choosing the wrong thing. Let me see what else we get. What is the guidance for group number 2? I feel for some of you, you may actually be wanting a guarantee to whatever's going on here, right? That it's like you want all the information, you want a guarantee before you make a decision, right? Because you don't want it to be where you choose the wrong person or the wrong thing, the wrong situation or experience, and then live to regret it. There's something... This is weird though. I do feel though that again, if you follow your intuition, trust your instincts, and then even taking it back to this card here, doing what you can to get to the root issue, right? To understand whatever's going on the deepest level possible so that you feel as confident as you can moving forward. But there is a message coming through here where, again, I feel for some of you, you want that guarantee though. And I don't think that that's possible here. I think this is more to where I think the universe is aligning things in such a way to where you're left on your own. Like you're left to trust yourself to make the best decision. But I think there's something about that may have you feeling a bit nervous or anxious. Let's see what else we get. Okay, group number 2. Let's see here. Jump right out. What is the guidance for you? Okay, something's going on here. Okay, the messages I'm getting with these cards here, guidance for you, group number 2. Yes, you need to trust your intuition because there is something coming through here now with this other card here that lets me know. I think, how to explain this? There's an energy here of someone trying to convince someone of something. Trying to convince someone, oh yeah, this is the best option, or you want to do this, you want to do that, blah, blah, blah. Like trying to convince someone that something's positive, that it's going to be a good situation, a good outcome. But I don't think that it is. Whatever's linked and connected, again, like back to this card, it's not good. There's a selfish energy linked and connected to it because whoever is in the energy of convincing the other person, they're going to benefit from it. But again, I feel that that's where the fake energy is coming through. But there is something else in your world that would be, I feel, a really wise decision for you, and path for you to follow, to where again, you're building off of something to where you feel there's already a certain level of success or progress within whatever that is for you. But there is, something else coming through here. Where again, there's a certain level of confusion. And again, someone trying to convince you that something's better than what it is. Let me see what else we get. What is the guidance for you? Group number 2. Okay. The guidance I'm getting with this card here, group number 2, it's for you. It is. You have to follow your heart. But it's weird because I feel for some of you, I'm not sure if you're just wired in a way that you're just more of a logical person. You go about things that way. You base your decisions off of that. But the guidance coming through here is for you to go off of what your heart's calling you to do. And to not settle for less. That's just it. I think you're linked and connected to someone that's going to try to convince you otherwise. It's a feeling that if you were to express this or go after what your heart wants, there's some other energy here that's going to try to, convince you otherwise. But very strong message coming through here. Don't settle. Like, continue to go after what your heart's calling you to do. Let's see what else we get here. What is the guidance for group number 2? Okay. What What is the guidance for you? Okay, this is weird because this message isn't coming through really as guidance. It's just coming through more so as a prediction. I feel that what's going to be coming about into your world, this feels like you're going to be receiving a very special, meaningful gift. Like there's a feeling here of, yeah, you receiving something that's really important or something that you would cherish. Yeah, I don't know exactly what this is, but this is amazing energy. And it's beyond wonderful. So yeah, I feel like there could be something that's coming about into your world that's going to make you extremely happy. And again, it feels like a gift. Let's see what else we get. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. Group number 2. What guidance is here for you? Okay. Group number 2. What is the guidance for you? Yeah. For some of you, I feel that the guidance coming through here, again, it's for you to follow your heart, let that guide you, trust your instincts. But I feel like that there's something about this energy or your approach that's best for you to remain very private. It's a feeling like don't let people know what your next step is, what your next move is. Because again, you're linked and connected to someone that's going to try to ruin it or lead you astray in some type of way. There's something that you need to keep private. What else am I getting here? Yeah, this is interesting. I feel that you need to take action, right? Like there needs to be movement and momentum, and that you need like to not allow the energy to become or remain stagnant. But there's something here again about you not letting people know what your next move is though. You need to know what it is. You need to take action. But it's a feeling that it would be best for you to keep certain things private and secret. Yeah, don't let everyone know what your next move is, because you have someone around you or some type of energy here that's going to try to convince you to go about things in a different way. So yeah, there's something here about you going about things in a way that you feel you have some type of stability within the situation, right? It's not to say that you can't ever tell people what's going on, but to wait till you get things to a point that things feel solid and secure for you, that once you express that and voice that to other people, that if they want to go against you, that they can't ruin what you've been like putting your time and energy into. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, the guidance I'm getting here, it's for you to definitely follow your heart and don't settle, because there's a message coming through here that you can have what your heart truly desires, but not if you settle for less, right? That you have to continue to go after that. For some of you, you may still need to be patient within the situation, but it is a feeling that you will ultimately get what it is that you want. But again, that you have to persevere and keep going, and to not give in to temptation, and to just settle for something that's kind of good, but it's not fully what you're wanting. Yeah, definitely follow your heart. Yeah, trust your intuition, let that guide you, and definitely keep things private, for the next little bit is what I'm getting, until things kind of get off the ground or you feel that you have some type of firm foundation underneath you. So those are the messages coming through for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What guidance is here for you? Let's see. Group number 3, what guidance is here for you? I'm going to pull a card from here as well, and then I'll get rambling on about the messages. Group number 3. What guidance is here for you? Okay. Let me see here. I'm just going to ramble. I don't really know what's going on here. Okay, I'm just going to ramble. There's energies coming through here that, okay, there's something that's very serious coming through here in the reading, like so serious and maybe even shocking. You know, it's a feeling that, you know, your jaw would hit the ground or you'd stop dead in your tracks, right? It's just a very serious, significant type of energy here. But then there's another energy here within the reading that's so lighthearted and playful and cute, and the energy is just, it's light and playful, but the other energy feels very serious. What am I getting here? What is the guidance for group number 3? Okay, for some of you, I feel that you need to fully express yourself. I feel like there's something that you want to say or do, but that you've very much been holding yourself back on it. And if that's resonating with you, I can understand, because I feel for the majority of you, this is linked and connected to something that may have the potential to drastically change the way in which other people view you. Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, yes, for some of you, the guidance coming through here, it's for you to go about things in a way that feels right for you, like just right down to the core of your being, that it truly resonates with you, that it's like it just feels right for you, is what I'm getting. But again, I think that there's something linked and connected to that maybe has you feeling a bit intimidated. But yet there's something here about you not holding yourself back. Like, don't play it safe, is what I'm getting. But again, I still feel like there's a serious energy though. Again, for some of you, it could be that, yeah, for you to go about things in a way that truly resonates with you, that you're going about things in a way that makes you really happy. I don't know if you feel like there's serious consequences linked and connected to that, or again, the way in which people would view you. It's a feeling that how things were before, it's a feeling that there would be a drastic shift and change within the energy or to how someone's viewing you. But overall, the energy feels very, very pleasant. Like, I feel that you would be viewed in a high light. But I think that there may be something about the circumstances that has you feeling a bit intimidated. For some of you, I feel that, yeah, that there's something that you feel very called to do, but I think you're worried to how people are going to perceive you. Something like, so like you're playing it safe. Yeah, I feel like you need to put yourself out there. You need to express yourself. You need to be seen. Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Okay. Okay, what is the guidance for group number 3? Yeah, there is something. What is going on here? Group number 3, what is the guidance for you? Okay, okay, what am I trying to say here? Okay, there's the potential for there to be clarity on something. What is the guidance for you? Okay, for some of you, okay, I don't know if you've went through a very traumatic experience. I feel like something happened that completely changed you. And I feel for some of you, this is something that's so serious and significant. And for some of you, this may be something that you've never told anybody. You're fully aware of it because you've had to experience it and go through it. For some of you, this may be something that very much eats away at you. But the guidance coming through here, this is for you to express this. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like something really, really traumatic happened that kind of just turned your world upside down, affected you on a very deep level, was definitely affecting the way in which you view yourself, how you view other people, just how you live your life. There's a skewed perspective here, is what I'm getting. But I feel that it's a feeling that if you were to express whatever this is, like the pain and trauma and experiences that you've had to go through, it's a feeling that that's going to bring so much clarity. Yeah, for some, I don't know if you're wanting to express something to someone, like something difficult that you've had to go through. This may be something that you feel embarrassed about, or that you feel you would be harshly judged on, whatever this is. I don't feel that's the case though. There's something here about someone, there's freedom. I feel like something's troubling you on such a deep level, you just let it eat away at you. But I feel like if you were to talk about it or express it in some type of way, you'd feel that the weight of the world has been lifted off of you. That it's a feeling like, oh my gosh, how do I explain it? I feel like something bad happened and someone doesn't talk about it, they don't express it, they just let it eat away at them. And I feel that as long as that energy is within you, it feels like there's just poison within your body. And it feels that it negatively affects you. But it's a feeling that if you were to express this to someone, you'd feel free from it. But again, this isn't easy. Like, I'm not painting this picture where it's easy. Just tell people how you think and feel about things, blah, blah, blah. No, this is serious. This is a feeling that if people knew what this was, I think in some ways they probably would view you in a completely different way, but not in the negative way that I think you're worried. It's coming through more in a way that it's a feeling that a crucial piece of the puzzle that's been missing will be put into place. It's a feeling that everything else will make sense. There'll be clarity on something, is what I'm getting. I want to make it very clear though that for some of you, I feel really the majority of you, to where this message is resonating with you, that this is a very sensitive issue or topic. And again, it's your life. Do what you want. Go about things in a way that feels right for you, that resonates with you. But the guidance coming through here for you, it is for you to be very selective in who you would share this information with. Okay? Because I feel that, again, there's a very sensitive energy linked and connected to this, that if you were to express this to someone who doesn't have the level of maturity to handle that type of information, you could be left feeling worse within the situation, because this is serious. This is not to be taken lightly. This isn't something we're going to joke about. This isn't something we just kind of laugh off. This isn't something to be minimized or, oh, you'll get over it. No, this is where, again, if you feel that you want to express whatever this is, to do it with someone who's compassionate. Because I feel for the majority of you, this is linked and connected to something that I think you're worried you would be harshly judged on. I think this is something that you very much judge yourself on. And that, again, you just kind of let it eat away at you. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel that you shouldn't have to deal with this alone. And that, but again, it's not to where you just want to be broadcasting this to anybody willing to listen. Because there's some people in the world that, okay, the message I'm getting is that there are some people that don't deserve to know you on that level. That yeah, they don't deserve to have that information, to know you on that level. Again, for some of you, I think you may be linked and connected to people that maybe wouldn't really know how to handle this energy, or that It comes through very strongly if you're linked and connected to an immature person. Because this situation needs to be handled with care, with compassion and understanding, empathy. That's the best way that I can word this. If you want to express this to someone, they have to have empathy about them. You can't go to someone that's selfish and immature and whatever, because it's going to be a recipe for disaster. Yeah, for any of you to where this is resonating with you, my heart goes out to you. This is so difficult. And again, I feel for some of you, you've gone through something so traumatic, but it's so heartbreaking because I feel that you're dealing with it alone. You just let it eat away at you. Yeah, whether this is something completely of your own doing or to where you've been on the receiving end of someone else's energy and treatment, right, where something bad happened, it doesn't matter if this is completely of your own doing or to where you're just straight up a victim within a situation or experience, that the guidance coming through here, it is for you to express this in some type of way so that it doesn't just fester within you, right? That you can release it. I feel that, again, it would be the feeling that the weight of the world has been lifted off of you. Something like that is what I'm getting. And again, I feel that, again, it's tricky. You're going to deal with someone that's really not on the up and up. It could be a bad situation. But for anyone who kind of has their head screwed on straight and has some type of empathy or compassion about them, I think you would feel better within the situation. You'd feel freedom. There'd be a release, right, of that painful energy. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get. What is the guidance for group number 3? Yeah, okay, for some of you, I think you do have to be very clever and strategic in your approach to how you go about things, okay? Yeah, I don't know, that's tricky, right? Because then, you want to make sure you're trusting the right people, that sort of thing. But there is something here where, again, I feel you have to be careful in how you go about things. What is the guidance for you? It's something about you needing to go about things in whatever way resonates with you, to where you can be viewing whatever this traumatic situation is from a different angle and perspective. Yeah, let me see what else we get. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get here. Group number 3. What is the guidance for you? Okay, let me see here. What is the guidance for you? Okay, how do I explain this? What is the guidance for you, group number 3? I think you need to go about things in a way that you can ground your energy. I think for some of you, your energy is very scattered. You're overthinking things. And that, I don't know how to explain this. There's some type of message coming through here about you needing to have some type of routine. There's a feeling here of there being some type of ritual or routine, like there's a consistent, routine or ritual happening here. Yeah, something that you need to be very consistent with something. I'm going to pull another card. I still feel like there's a little bit more information. What is the guidance for you? Okay, for some of you, you may need to take things back to the basics is what I'm getting. There's a feeling here of you not really doing anything more than what you would need to. Like for some of you, I don't know if whatever you have going on within your world, if you're feeling quite overwhelmed, there's a feeling here of you needing to put your time and energy into just the basics or the necessities, right? That your energy isn't being spread so thin, and that you're very intentional about what it is that you're doing. and that your focus is being put on things that can create structure and stability within your world, that again, the energy is very grounded, that you feel there's a firm foundation, or you have something to fall back on, or that you're going about things in a way that you're protecting your energy. Yeah, let me see. I'm going to pull one more card. What is the guidance for group number 3? Okay. I think that, yeah, okay, for some of you, I think you've been neglecting something. I feel that there's something that you know deep down inside you need to deal with and address, but that you've just been kind of pushing it aside or overlooking it, neglecting yourself or something within a situation. What else am I getting here? There's something here about about needing to heal. Like there's something, how do I explain this? For some of you, I feel that your energy is being channeled in the wrong direction, or that it's very much where the energy needs to be grounded. I feel like everything's just up in the air. The energy is very scattered. I think there's a certain level of fear. Like whatever this is, this serious type of energy, I feel that you're so worried that you're going to be judged and criticized. Or that I feel like you're very much overthinking something. That's just it for some of you. There's so much mental energy here of you overthinking something, but I feel that, again, that energy is not grounded. There's no action steps being taken. You're just overthinking something, becoming overwhelmed and consumed with all of that energy, but nothing's really being done to change the circumstances. For some of you, I wonder if you've been going about things in a way to where, again, I feel like the energy is not being channeled in the right direction. Like if your focus is not on the real issue. Like for some of you, I think you may have been going about things in a way to where you feel like you're doing the right thing, or that you're going about things in a way to create a better outcome. But I think you have to dive a bit deeper. Like I think there's something here where you need to get to the true root issue of something. I feel like something important is being overlooked. Like there's something, yeah, I don't know. I just feel that, and there's something here about you needing to make sure that like you're taking good care of yourself, like that you're loving yourself. Because again, I feel like whatever this serious energy is, again, for some of you, it just eats away at you inside. And then I feel that like all of your decisions then stem from you not viewing yourself in a high light, or your perspective being skewed. And then again, all the decisions that you make from that place just continue to kind of take you down a road that you're not happy with. Yeah, I feel like you need to get to the root issue of something. And again, I feel to fully express this. And again, I think you need to be careful with who you do that with, but that, again, there could be so much healing come from that, and just this sense of freedom is what I'm getting. But again, something about still needing to protect your energy though. Again, I think that there's something here where you need to be careful with who you confide in, but that I think you should go about things in a way that, again, you can release that energy in some type of way. Because to just keep all of this to yourself and just let it fester away within you, nothing good's going to come of that. And for some of you, I think maybe talking to someone that's maybe had similar experiences, or just someone that is maybe just in more of a professional energy that can help you, that there could be help come about within that you can view your situation from a completely different angle, and that there'll be clarity. Like it's a feeling you'll be able to see it for what it is, or again, for some of you, to express whatever this serious energy is, for some of you has the potential to bring you closer. to other people, maybe one particular person, because you'll be able to connect on that deeper level, is what I'm getting. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling here, but those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.